Hello, hello, and welcome to Awakening Aphrodite. I am Amy Fournier, your host. Today's episode is a brief one. I'm going to share with you a beautiful, beautiful, kind of like a little poem, inspirational quote, if you will, that I find is very appropriate for our show and our podcast on awakening the divine feminine and balancing our masculine feminine energies and being more healthy, fit, whole, and authentically ourselves. That's what we're all about here in this show. So this is just a brief episode with you that I wanted to share this very heartfelt quote that I found. So if you can, go outside or at least near a window, preferably be by yourself, and just take a few moments to just get quiet, take a deep breath in, and if you can, close your eyes, because for some reason the ears work better when the eyes are closed, and certainly the path to the heart is a lot more accessible, I think, when the eyes are closed. It's a lot easier for us to go within when we tune out everything external, and our vision is the main input that we have as human beings right now. So if you close your eyes, it makes it a lot easier to go into yourself and your higher self, particularly your divine feminine inner self. And let's see if this poem connects with your heart and your spirit the way it did with mine. So this is taken from the book called Womb Wisdom, Awakening the Creative and Forgotten Powers of the Feminine. And I will attempt to read the authors' names, but I probably will massacre them, but I'm going to do it anyway. It is written by Padma and Anaiya, Prakasha. Those are the people that wrote this poem. All right, here we go. Women, delve deep into your primal power, beyond the appearances, customs, and religions of the day. Delve into the knowing that you have always had and always will, a knowing that no religion can ever encompass and that no culture can ever define. Delve deep into your belly and the brain that lies there, the primal brain, your original voice, the voice that will never betray you and will always lead you to your truth of love in action, the being of joy and peace, the voice of life itself. Isn't that beautiful? I love that. Delve deep into your belly and the brain that lies there. We all know we have maybe you don't know, we have actually a third brain in our body. It's called the enteric nervous system. Actually, our gut and our intestines have more neurons in them than the brain in between our ears. It has its own nervous system, which is independently functioning from our brain. So there is a lot of truth to this poem in anatomy, that this is really legitimate. There is a brain in our gut. And this is reminding us to go and utilize this brain that we don't commonly think about in our culture, because it is the source of our true voice, our true wisdom. And I love how they refer to it here as the primal power. So awesome. This voice will never betray you and will always lead you to the truth of love in action, the being of joy and peace, the voice of life itself. I love that. It is within us all the time, kind of like the ruby slippers in Wizard of Oz, right? You had it all along. You don't need to look outside for someone to tell you where it is. It's just a matter of getting still and quiet and even asking the question to think about, to remember to go within for answers. So there you have it. Just a little shot of espresso spiritual juice for you today. I hope that helps put a little wind in your sails and gives you a little something to ponder on over the next couple days. And I already can't wait to be with you again. And please subscribe to my podcast and rate it and review it, and email me your comments, questions, suggestions, or requests for topics that you'd like me to talk about. There's so much more to come. I can't wait to get into all this juicy stuff with you and walk this path together. And if you'd like to find out more about me, my website is just my name, pretty easy, amyfournier.com, which is A-M-Y, F as in Fox, O-U-R-N-I-E-R.com. And if you sign up for my email list, you will get a free mini ebook sent to you immediately, which is quite cute, with 3 of my top holistic fitness and health tips that I've learned in my 30 plus going years career. So, thank you so much for joining me, and I already can't wait to be with you again.